What's up, guys? Welcome to the #1 podcast in the Southside Chicago, the Nick and Elias speaking podcast. I want to get you guys started with the Bible verse of the day before I introduce my guest. Bible verse of the day today is It's on Philippians 2:13. It says, "For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose." So that one touched me this morning because, yeah, I honestly didn't know I was gonna start this podcast. It just one day I was praying and it came to my head, and eventually kept praying about it. I eventually started it, and now here we are, 2024, first episode of 2024. I'm excited. Hopefully, this reaches whoever it needs to reach, and hopefully we can have a great conversation to where we touch somebody, or whoever needs to listen to this will listen to this. But with that being said, I would like to introduce you guys to my guest, Elias Tate. Man, how you doing, bro?
Good, and you, my brother.
It's good to have you on here, bro.
It's good to see you again, man.
Been years since we seen each other.
Yeah, I know, bro. Cause we went to school from like elementary,
all the way to high school, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And then my freshman year, I transferred to Thornton.
You did transfer.
Yeah,
I remember that. We had physics together, I think.
Yeah.
Then you just
disappeared.
Then... You never came back, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay,
I graduated from Thornton.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it's been a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure.
So it's been probably like 3 years in high school, and then plus another 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a minute.
Long minute, bro.
But we've been in touch from social media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So would you like to talk a little bit about yourself before we get into our conversation?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I don't know. I guess I gotta look at my face. But yeah.
You could look at yours. Like I have mine pointing at me, and yours pointing.
Okay, yeah. It's like I said, because usually I'm so used to cameras being everywhere, so I'm looking all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Elias. To the internet, I'm whois2xx. I guess down below, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a content creator. Just a normal guy for Chicago, just working and just creating. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a podcast as well, Mookie's Basement.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the guys. Podcast. I got 4.
We'll link it down below.
Yeah, 4 other co-hosts with me. Yeah, we just talk about just life as black men and the culture, music, fashion, everything, deals with, you know what I'm saying? So, and also, I just been watching you, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we was able to connect. I've been seeing you doing your thing, bro, walking in faith and everything. Yeah. But I guess we can talk. I don't know what to say about me. Like, I'm just a regular guy, man. Just out here trying to create, bro.
That's good, bro. That's what's up. So I want to ask a couple questions. I was gonna write some notes down, but I completely was like, I'm just gonna let it flow, see where it goes.
Yeah.
I was praying this morning. I'm fasting, so.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna let it flow. Let's go with the flow.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man. So how is it with your podcast? Like, what are some topics that you guys like to talk about?
A lot of the things that we talk about are like culture based and also like kind of controversial. You know what I'm saying? Like deal like gender roles. Things in fashion. So like for instance, like the Cat Williams situation that just popped off on social media, him talking about all the comedians. We talk about things that really just happen, that resonate with us, like things about growing up. Just pretty much imagine yourself in a basement with the guys, like all the people that you grew up with. We feel like your brothers, your homies, and we all just having the same conversations we have on a regular basis. So pretty much it's not like we're not super political, we're not over religious, we're not talking about strictly sports. We talk about everything: religion, sports, politics, clothes, everything. So it's like it just feels like a regular conversation with the guys.
That's good.
That's
bro.
What it feel like.
Yeah, actually, fill me in with the whole Cat Williams. I don't know much about it.
Oh, the Cat.
You want to fill us in?
Yeah. So you know who Cat Williams is, right?
I think so. He's a comedian.
Yeah. So pretty much he was. I just use that as like because it was relevant news. But yeah, it's like he's somebody who's big in the comedic scene, and he pretty much exposed everybody that's in Hollywood right now. So like a lot of people like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart. He pretty much just talking about like they all liars. They don't write. They steal jokes. They they do inappropriate things for roles, stuff like that. Like how Hollywood gets. The Illuminati. It's conspiracy.
That's
stuff.
crazy.
So pretty much he was just pulling a rug from under everybody.
That's a podcast episode.
He was on an episode. You know who Shannon Sharp is, the football player?
No.
Okay, he like a Hall of Fame football player. He has a podcast and he have a lot of people on that too. So
oh, I think I'm gonna check that episode.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna be entertained, bro. It's like a 2.5 hour, 2 hour, 40-minute episode.
I saw that he had like a little meme, like they were like, they know I'm gonna be there, and I know I'm gonna be there, or something like that.
Yeah. He was saying like nobody want to be in the same room as me. He said they know I'm still there. They gonna leave. Like it's crazy. Like he was talking about everybody, bro.
That's
like,
good. I'm gonna have to check that episode out. Yeah. And it's it's tough out here. It's tough out here in the social media industry.
Oh yeah, definitely,
You
because
know?
it's oversaturated right now too as well. So it's like
Yeah,
us being babes in it, trying to like really grow. It's kind of like, man, it's so many podcasts out there. It's so
it's
many
crazy. I feel
internet
like
comedians, bro.
since last year, everybody was like starting podcasts, and then
No,
like,
it came from the pandemic too.
yeah,
Cause everybody's sitting at home and just like not doing nothing. So it's like, oh
mm-hmm,
yeah, let me start a podcast. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, a lot of them popped up, and I had like that's actually when I started listening to podcasts, and
yeah,
during
me
the
too. Me too,
pandemic,
actually.
that's when I was like, dang, I think I could do this. But like me and my friends, we always like, let's start a podcast, and we had an idea going, and then I don't know, for some reason it just didn't come through. It never came through, and then in my head, one day praying, it just came to me.
But that's how it always is. It's almost
Yeah,
like that trip that make it out the group chat
yeah,
finally, because it's like
exactly.
everybody. Oh, I done had this conversation many times, bro. We should start a YouTube channel, bro. Oh, we is funny, bro. We should do this, da da da. And when it come down to it, ain't nobody trying to do it.
Yep.
Like I have
Don't nobody wanna.
my
Yeah.
original YouTube group, Phone Too Funny. We was a skit. We did skits and stuff like that. We probably did like 5-6 videos. We started out with like we had like 7 people,
Mm-hmm.
and only 3 of them people were still around. And now we're doing a podcast. We switched it over. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like, it just go to show you, like, okay, it'd be cool for a second, but people really don't be trying to do it for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once you gotta put in the work, you realize what it really is. Especially like skits. I'm sure some editing, some
Oh, yeah,
really good
definitely.
amount of editing has to go into
A
it.
lot of takes, hella takes, a lot of editing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
bro.
crazy how they do the movies, dude. I was Harry Potter. I
Mhm.
think a day they would like only produce like 10 seconds of the movie, like
10?
and a full day worth of editing.
Yeah, see,
Worth of filming. I'm sorry.
that's insane. That's what I'm saying. But that go to show you why it takes so long to make the
Millions,
movies.
bro. Millions
The-
of
the-
dollars
the
when it comes to
money and the
movies and
time.
stuff
So
like
like
that.
that's why
Yeah.
you see it's so many years in between those type of movies.
Mhm.
Like it makes sense though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then for us, we gotta, with the podcast, we gotta sync all the audio, sync the video, sync everything.
It's annoying because then it's like, but like you know what I'm saying. But we got like a couple people in the group that can edit. So like we switch roles. You know what I'm saying. We switch it around and stuff like that. But me, I always hated editing, and I feel like that's why I never took YouTube all the way serious. I guess I could go if we got time. I go into the little background about
Go ahead.
it. So since I was younger, I always used to like make videos. I don't know if you ever remember. Like I don't think I posted it back in like middle school. I probably posted a skit or two back in middle school, like on Facebook. But I was always into it. But I was always like, people gonna look at me like, "Oh, you a lame, bro? Why you doing YouTube? Like it's goofy, stupid. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I always had them insecurities about it.
Yeah.
So I never really dropped videos. And as time went on, I started understanding like, yo, I could possibly make some money off of this. So it's like just honing the craft and just trying to learn how to do it. I mean, I just lost my train of thought. What was we talking about originally? Everybody was making videos at one point. Everybody's like, okay, I could do this, I could do that. But I'm like, I know I could really do it because I've been doing this, and everybody's looking at me funny
Since
for it.
middle school, right?
Yeah, since middle school. So it's like, okay, so now I'm learning how to edit. I'm going on YouTube. I'm looking up the equipment. I'm doing everything. So as time went on, TikTok came around. And when TikTok came out, everybody's like, oh, you on TikTok. That's a little weird, bro. So I'm
Because
like,
it used to be
like a kids app.
like a dancing
Yeah,
thing.
like a dance
It used
app.
to be called something else. I can't remember
Yeah,
what it was called.
Yeah, it was like a dancing app. Like it was Triller. No, not
Triller.
No, was
I
it
think
Triller?
that's
No,
what
it
it's
was
called.
Dub Smash, I think. Was it Dub? No, not Dub Smash.
Something like that.
I think
It was like dances.
It
People
was
dancing to music.
It was something.
Like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. It was something like that. And then after that, everybody was like, "It's kind of weird." But once the pandemic hit, I was like, you know what? I'm in the crib. I'm not doing nothing. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. Let me start dropping videos. So I just started making videos and started posting like little goofy skits and stuff like that. And I started getting some views. Like I went viral a couple times on TikTok. And I'm like, I'm kind of grateful for that experience because it kind of showed me like, bro, like if I had the vision from back then, I could take it now. And I got a little bit more money now. I'm working. I'm an adult. I could put money behind it. It's the sky's the limit with it. So it's kind of like,
gave you a little bit of confidence too.
It definitely gave me a little bit of confidence. So I'm like, okay, now it's just all coming full circle. I'm like, okay, this is one of my purposes. This is one of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, sorry I got a little lost material, but it was like, it was kind of come full circle. Yeah.
It happens to me all the time. Sometimes I forget what I'm gonna ask though.
Yeah, cause I'm saying we was talking about something and you said something that sparked something. I'm like,
it's all good. You got any questions for me, bro?
Yeah, how's your fast going?
My fast? I'm struggling, bro. I'm doing so. I know everybody does, Daniel fast stuff like that. I wanted to really like do it, and I'm doing 1 meal a day.
Okay.
So I'm doing 1 meal a day. I'm taking cold showers. So I'm like out here, suffering, bro. But yeah, 1 meal a day, taking cold showers, and I'm doing every morning prayer and lunchtime instead of
dinner.
Yeah, no, I'm doing dinner. But instead of lunch, I do read my Bible and prayer.
Okay.
So yeah, I get 30 to 45 minutes during my lunchtime that I'm like trying to read my Bible, trying to just be in the presence of God, you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I just started that this year. Last year I tried, but I
For real?
I just messed it up.
Was it your first time?
Last year was my first time.
Okay,
This year is my I'm really trying, you know. I'm really trying to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, since last year I've been trying to get closer to my faith, and yeah, man, it's bro, it's hard to follow Jesus, bro, especially in our generation. It's so
Man.
it's frowned upon, not frowned upon, but it's like because all of our friends are like, most of them are not believers, you know. Most of my friends are not believers, so it's hard, bro. They'd be like, oh, let's go do this, let's go do that. You're like, man, I can't do that, you know. I can't, you know. So it's hard, bro. You gotta learn how to say no.
Yeah,
You gotta
definitely.
learn how to say no when it
Definitely.
comes to certain things that your friends do. So yeah, starting 2023, starting 2023, my goal was to get closer to God. So I actually left my home church and went to City Church in Chicago.
Okay.
Because I felt like I couldn't grow at my home church. Like, I was playing the guitar. I had grown up there.
Play guitar.
Yeah, I play guitar. I was in the youth group, but like the youth group, because it was kind of not doing so well. It was like we all outgrew the youth group, so everybody was doing their own thing, working. Nobody would really show up. So I was like, I can't do this here. Like, what I want to do, I can't do it here. So I left my home church and I went to a different church, a little bit bigger church called City Church. Okay. And yeah, first time I actually showed up January 1st because it turned out to be Sunday last year, and I was like, I'm gonna start today. Let's do it, dude. I bawled my eyes out, bro. It was crazy. I was like not really into my faith before that. And
who's the pastor at City Church?
His name is Kent, Pastor Kent.
Okay, is it a black church or?
It's a white church.
Okay.
Not to say black or white.
No. That's a real question.
A lot of people. It's mixed, you know. It's like Asians, white.
Yeah, it's multiracial. Yeah, no, that's a real question because it's like I was gonna ask you about that. Like, we can talk about that in a second. But like different races, different churches. Okay,
no, yeah, I know what you mean by that. Because
I was
like,
about to say, okay, what was that experience? Like? What was that experience like?
So like, okay, no, you're right. There's Mexican churches, black churches, and
because everybody, we all worship somewhat the same, but differently. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yes, I get it. I love your guys' worship, bro. Y'all go crazy. But yeah, the difference was like, bro, I felt my home church is a small church. So we all know each other. It's all like family. Eventually, it got to a point where like I couldn't even raise my hands, you know. And I don't know what it was. It might have been just me being, you know, separate from presence of God or just being away from God. But dude, I showed up to that church and bro, like I wasn't not ashamed to raise my hands or anything. It was like I felt right at home. So I was like, let's do it. I from one day to another, I quit the band. I was like, I'm not coming no more. But I was like, if you guys need help, because I like cut it. I was like, I'm not coming no more. You know, I'm gonna go over there. Yeah. If they needed help with like me playing the guitar, I'd go and I'd help them with that. But then eventually they found a new guitarist, and now they're good. But yeah, last year I could say like me and my girlfriend actually started coming to church with me, so we kind of started scratching the surface of going to church. This year we actually want to get involved with the church now. Now this year I don't know if I want to be back in the worship team. I don't know if I'm ready for that because, you know, like you've been in the worship team, right? You are in the worship. I play drums. Yeah, you play the drums. Yeah. You gotta be ready for that. Your heart's gotta be ready, and you gotta be in it 100% for you to, you know, do it. So I think I'm gonna start with just being like an usher, or you know, just starting to get more involved with the church.
That's so being a servant in general.
Yeah, being a servant, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's the goal this year at church.
Okay, so I want to ask you. I'll talk about my fast in a second and about struggles, but I want to ask you what got you into like going to church for real. Like what made you like really commit to being a Christian for real?
This year? I mean, this past year? Yeah, because I grew up in church.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people grow up in church, but a lot of people stop going. I really want to know.
You know. So I grew up in church, but you know how, like, you grew up in church? You know how it is, how you're in school. You live a double life, bro. You have one life in school and with your friends, and you have life in church. So for the longest, I've had that double life. And then 2022, towards the end, I was like, I'm sick of this. Because I was also playing the guitar, living this double life. I had turned 21, going out drinking, and then go play the guitar. So it's like this crazy double life where I was like, I'm sick of it. I don't want to do this no more. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right. So then that's when I cut off, and now I'm at City Church.
Oh, that's beautiful, bro. Yeah.
But what was the question? I'm sorry.
No, that was the question. You answered the question. Like, what got you into?
What got you? Yeah, I didn't want to live that double life no more.
And it's like, yeah, I relate because my father's a pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's a minister. She's an evangelist. So it's like I grew up in the church for real. Like I grew up, and like you said, that double life, it is hard. Like I'm still working, so I'm still a piece of work. You know what I'm saying? I still have those convictions that other people don't have. So my friends like, oh, let's do this. I'm like whether I fold or not, I'm always having those convictions in my head. I'm like, bro, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I know I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? I be praying. Like I'm like, one thing that my friends can say about me, and also growing up, everybody's like, it's funny because growing up, I went to, we went to school with a lot predominantly Hispanic people. That, oh, so your father's a priest? I'll be like, nah. I'm like, nah, it's a little different. You're a pastor, but it's funny though, because everybody used to be like, oh yeah, his dad's a priest, his dad's a pastor. Everybody be like, oh, can you quote this scripture? I'm like, bro, can y'all stop, bro? Like,
I know, bro.
That used to be annoying, but nah. But a lot of my friends knew that my background. I feel like a lot of them respect where I come from and my family and what they do, and the way we worship. And my friends could definitely say, even though, like I said, I'm a piece of work, I always try to instill those little seeds, like. Whether if it's something that happens in the media or happens in the world, I'm like, the Bible said this, or I always try. They can never say I never try to drop them little seeds. It's just in me. That's good. Like I say, it's just I'm it's a safe place. I'm being honest. Like it's still up to me to really make the full, I'm saying 180. But I'm saying I'm praying this year. Guys working on me. Like so this fast definitely been trying to pray and stuff like that and getting the Bible more. Like one thing I lost was reading the Bible. That's one thing I did lose.
And, I confess, bro, I don't think I've read the Bible back to back.
A lot of people have.
Yeah,
it's ministers that never done.
Yeah,
the Bible is big, bro. Like
and it's also like if you're not, I pray for that too. Like sometimes you just read to read because you're like you're supposed to read, but you don't get what you're reading. Yeah, I struggle with that a lot, bro. I gotta like completely be focused, and even then sometimes I'm just reading, so like
I feel
that
hard, that's how it was yesterday. I was like, all right, let me I'm like I'm reading but I'm not really reading. And it's like I was on this program like last year. It was like I found this pamphlet. I was helping my mom clean out her room, and I saw like a little bookmark that said how to read the Bible in 365 days. And it tell you like each day what scriptures and what chapters to read. And I'm like, I think you should look into that. It'll be easy. If you really want to read it front to back, it'll give you a schedule. Like you might go from Genesis to Mark to Matthew or something like that. And then the next day you do these and then you come back. Like it's like that. So it give you a set schedule to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because right now I'm reading the book of Romans. Book of Romans. But like I said, like there's some that hit me, and there's some that I'm just reading right through.
Yeah, because some of it is like so and so was the son of so and so, and so was what I'm saying. You be like, all right, bro. Like, but,
like what up, Yeah,
I'm trying to get into the book of Daniel right now. So like I said, like growing up, like you always hear like the Daniel's fast, but like I never knew like the deep meaning of it. So I'm like, okay, let me start. I was talking to my grandma yesterday. Oh no, the other day, and she was like, yeah, she's like, you really need to read the books of Daniel if you really want to understand the fast. And she was like, they powerful. So I'm like, okay. So I've been starting to I'm still in the beginning stages of it. Like I said, we always make excuses why we ain't read. You be at work and stuff like that. But trying to get into it and really understand, I'm like, I do the Daniel fast every year, but what is the meaning of it for real? You know what I'm saying? So like going into that, I'm learning that right now.
So how's it going for you this year, the Daniel fast?
Man, it's not that bad this year.
No?
We doing it a little shorter this year. I think due to probably like the weather and stuff like that, people getting out because we were so scared about the storms and stuff. But like we usually do it for 21 days or 14. This time we doing it 10. That was like the original fast Daniel did in the Bible. I think it was 10 days.
Oh, I thought it was 21 days.
It's 21 days. Yeah. It's 21 days. But the first one he did was when the king was trying to make them eat the food and the meat and the wine that he had, and he said, we're not going to do that. They fast for 10 days.
Okay.
That was the original one, but it's 21 days though.
Okay.
But let's say I got to talk to my leader about that. He made the call. But yeah, it's because growing up in church, like I said, they always gave me a little pass because I was in high school. So I just went eating junk food or something like that. Like I might still eat regular food, but I don't eat junk food. But as I became an adult, they're like, okay, now you gotta really do it. So I'm like, okay, I made the commitment. My first year, this is my third year doing it fully. I think my first year, it was like, okay, this is kind of hard. This is really hard.
It's hard, bro.
It's hard. Like, I mean, I think I failed a couple times. Like, it wasn't nothing drastic. Like, I ain't eat a bag of chips or something. Like, I might have grabbed a slice of pizza or something, like something small. But the year after that, I was, you know what, I need something from God. I was like, let me really lock in. So I was like, all right, I didn't do nothing. I had a girlfriend at the time. I wasn't trying to like be intimate or like do too much hugging and cuddling. I'm like, okay, I'm really trying to separate myself. And she understood. And that actually got her to start coming to church at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, trying to give a little space for God and like not trying to be too lovey-dovey on my girl, not going out, not eating. My friend's birthday came up and everybody around me, I still went. Like they was kicking it at the house, everybody smoking, drinking. Oh, you want something to eat? Nope. I'm gonna cut like this. Like, nope, nope.
That's
like,
the hard part right there.
But one thing, I've always been good with peer pressure though.
Yeah.
Nobody could ever really peer pressure me.
That's
I
good.
think that came from just how I grew up. Like, cause my mom, you know how parents be, oh, if you do this, this might happen, this might happen. But also, like, I just feel like I always had them convictions, and then kind of it was never a problem for me. But,
that's good.
But yeah, like the second year, that year, I was locked. Like I didn't touch nothing. I went all 21 days, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, no problem. And then this year, like I said, it should be easier because it's a little shorter. But yeah, this year I'm locked for sure. And then now I'm trying to get some more time to pray and worship and listen to more gospel music.
Yeah, I feel like for me, my experience so far, when I'm fasted, bro, it's so easy for me to just read the Bible, pray. Like it's just I'm locked in, like you said. And usually when you're I think that's what fasting is so powerful, because when you're fasted, it's so easy, but when you're not fasted, it's harder. You gotta. Like normally I pray in the morning and I pray on my way to work, but then I just forget, but when I'm fasted, you're trying so hard to stay fasted so that you're like, Lord, please help me so I'm not hungry, you're like, feel me,
Yeah.
So it's just easier.
It's the part of denying yourself for real. It's like, it is harder. Like you can go a whole day without eating on a regular day and be like, oh, I ate today, let me go eat. But the moment you fast, because you can't.
Yeah, that's where it kicks in.
Honestly, I feel like one meal a day is easier for me than the Daniel's fast.
For real?
I think so, because it's like you looking forward to that. Like, I mean, I could wait, because with the one meal a day, can you still drink smoothies technically? Or
well, I'm not. I'm just drinking
water, straight water.
I'm drinking a gallon of water and cold showers and one meal a day.
Okay, well, let's say I'm just drinking straight water anyway. I know that once whatever time hit, I'm gonna go to Harold's, get me a 6-piece, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You looking forward to, you could, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when you're doing the Daniel's fast, I mean, it's different for everybody. But that's for me. Like, I know, all right, bro, I'm finna hit Portillo's up. I'm finna be straight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Daniel's fast, because it's like you go through after you wake up, man, I gotta eat some plain oatmeal. I gotta eat an apple or something. Then dinner time come around, I'm eating a salad. Then you go in front of the gym, you might want something like, bro, I gotta eat some veggie straws. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the repetitiveness of like, what I can't have, but that's the purpose of it. You know what I'm saying?
True,
that's the purpose of it. So
yeah, maybe I'll do that next year. I'll do Daniel's fast, because this year, you're right. I eat for my one meal. I eat, bro, because I know it's my one meal a day. So whatever my mom cooked, I eat, and then I try to get a snack in. Like I try to get it all in one. So I guess you're right. That might be.
But you're still making a sacrifice though. So
oh
like,
yeah,
you know
for sure. Because I mean, I go to work and I get a workout in before I get my meal. So like, I'm struggling right before the gym. I'm like, bro, I'm hungry, bro. I could eat right now.
Yeah, I got one of my friends to fast with me. I tried to tell him, I'm like, his reasons might not be the same reasons as mine, but he want to get more fit. But he's still eating meat and stuff like that. But he's like, okay, I'm gonna cut out all sugars. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna so I'm trying to, like I said, I try to implant them little seeds in my friends. You know what I'm saying? If I can't be the best role model for you, a best example, I try to at least plant those seeds for you. You know what I'm saying? I try to.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's something I'm working on. I'm trying to be a better example, a better example, because I haven't been. I the past few years before last year, you cannot tell if I was a Christian or not, in front of my friends. And that's something I pray for, and that's something I'm working on for sure, because that double life. And it's hard, bro.
I relate.
I just got used to it, and I never. But this year, this year, I'm gonna make a difference, and I pray for that, bro.
You stated something earlier, like, we can still talk about religion for a second, because like I said, I'm not able to have these too many conversations with too many people. Somebody that's young and going to church as well. Okay,
yeah.
What do you feel like is the hardest part about trying to be a Christian in this day and age, in our age group? Like, what's the hardest part?
The hardest part, man, just social media, and like, it's such a big thing. Man, that's a good question. What is the hardest part about being Christian in this day and age? Man, that's you want to
Yeah.
go ahead and answer while I think about mine?
I was trying to think of an answer too, but I'm like, it's something that always been kind of thinking.
Cause look, just let's start with music. Just in music, bro.
Cause I
Oh my
love
god,
music, bro.
I love
I
music
love
too,
music,
bro.
bro. And it's like,
But I don't know what it has been the past few years, bro. Some of those music videos are wild. Something like
I
Doja
don't watch
Cat,
music. Oh
bro,
yeah, yeah.
bro.
Doja Cat done.
Like,
Chop.
bro, it's crazy.
Lil Nas X.
Yes, I was just about to say, bro,
God
that
gonna
one.
deal with him in the craziest way,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like yeah, like I don't understand, and that's why it's like it's so hard. I feel like when like I said, I'm being honest right now. Like I don't care in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I still have to make that full 180. But I feel like one of the hardest things is going, like, of course, it's a balance in life. But one of the hardest things is gonna be for let go is music.
Yep.
For sure, because it's like I love music, bro. Like I was always a musician. Wasn't we in band together?
No, I tried. I played the bass one time for the music teacher guy.
Yeah.
But
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know how to read music.
Yeah, I know how to read just a little bit.
I don't know. You know those little like thingies? I don't know how to read
know.
that. I just know by chords, like A, B, C. You know, I don't know by like the music sign.
So you play by ear, pretty much.
By ear,
yeah. But yeah, like I love music so much, and it's like okay, like and like I said, those convictions. Like I love Playboy Cardi, bro. Like in high school, that used to be like one of my favorite artists. But then as we got older, the weirder he got, and I was like, I can't really support this. The tripping, the crosses, the upside down crosses, the satanic symbolism and all that. I'm like, bro, they making it so
and you
obvious
feel that
now.
conviction, yeah, bro. You're like, bro, I should not. But sometimes the beats go hard.
And that's what
bro.
I'm saying. And I'm like, and I found myself, okay, maybe I could listen to this one song, but I ain't gonna listen to this song.
Yeah.
I might, you know what I'm saying? And that's not how it should be. But it's hard. Like I said, music is hard. It's so many artists that I love that are doing so much demonic stuff, and it's like, okay, I can't really support this type of stuff.
Drake,
like,
bro. Drake.
And Drake, my guy, bro. What about Drake?
So hard.
What about Drake? You do?
But
oh, you say you like to let go? Oh, the six.
6.
Oh, okay. So okay, I always wondered about that, cause it. Like that one tough. Like I said, like you say, oh, that's where I'm from, but also it's like the number 6 is just like so prevalent in the music.
It's always 6. You know, it's always that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just music in general, but it's hard for me too.
And they're not hiding it either.
Yeah, they're not hiding it. That's what I'm saying. These past couple of years, they just been open about it. They don't even care anymore. And with movies, some movies are crazy too.
Movies are overly sexualized as well.
That too. Social media period has been over sexualized. It's crazy not to lust out here.
Yeah, I was talking.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I was talking to my homies about that. I said it's like our generation is so desensitized to so much stuff, sex, violence, everything. We could go on Twitter right now and see somebody get murdered and keep scrolling. Yep. Like, how is that even possible?
And then the next one, the girl's showing her titties, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like our minds are wired to be like, okay, I'm used to seeing this. I can keep going. Like, there's no way we should be able to see a human being get murdered and then just be able to go about our day like that, like watching it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's just so crazy. It is. I can't explain it. But like, that's just crazy. Yeah, I think that's one of the, like you said, social media is one of the toughest reasons.
Yeah.
As hardest reasons to be saved, because it's like it's always that you seeing something like, what am I missing out on? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's always in your face. Like you can sit there and be like, all right, I'm gonna be abstinent, da 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 da. But then you see a girl that look good to you that live,
and now you already lusting.
You know what I'm saying?
And then now if you got a girlfriend, you're like, hey. And then it's just it's so hard, you know.
Yeah, like I said, it is harder. And I mean, like I know, our parents and everybody else that living a good life. You know what I'm saying? As a Christian, they've had a lot of the same problems as us, but it's not the same, bro. Like, cause it's in our face. Like it's in our face for real. Like they wouldn't know what a bad female look like in Texas for real unless they went. Now we seeing it right on. And we grown. We got social media. You can FaceTime them. You can catch a flight if you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's so much.
You just gotta you guys gotta swipe right, and then now y'all match.
Exactly.
And then now you talking to a girl from Texas.
That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't have that accessibility like us. So it's like it's so much harder. It's so much more temptation out here, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. I guess that would be the hardest thing. Staying truthfully. I guess you can say sinless, because like we're in the flesh, bro. We're gonna sin, but I guess righteous is the word. I'm not sure what the word is, but it's just hard not to. It's hard to stay on a straight line, you know.
I feel like we gotta stop putting pressure on ourselves to try to stay in a straight line, but also not make it a normal thing to get out of line. Like I think that's another reason. A lot of things we're starting to like make it acceptable to continue to sin. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see
Right.
it. Like it's you
I
know.
see a lot of TikToks. I've been trying to clean out my TikTok, my social media, and
Oh, you doing way better than me,
bro.
honestly.
But trust me, I've been there, bro. Yeah, this past year, I actually fasted social media for November, December. That's why I haven't talked to you since when did you text me? October, November?
Something like that.
I fasted social media for a while for the same reason. And then now I'm trying to clean it
Oh
out.
yeah, I fasted social media last for 21 days too. I should have did it this one. That's why I messed up at. I should have done social media. I tried to do it
Yeah.
less, but like last time, like I said, no social media whatsoever. Like I deleted the apps off my phone. Like I should have been that locked this time. I messed up.
That's all
But
good,
yeah,
bro. But yeah, nah, then we wouldn't have been in contact.
yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
because I don't have your number.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
No, you saying you fasted social media all the way
From November, like end of October, November to just recently for the new year.
Mhm.
I forgot what my point with that was though.
But like, was you talking about like what it did for you though?
Yeah, what it did for me. Oh yeah, I'm trying to clean out my social
yeah,
media
yeah.
now. I seen a couple videos where they're like, oh God's, let me think of the right words. God doesn't stop loving you for you sinning or something like that. But I feel like some of those videos, some of those clips that they make, it kind of like gives you permission to keep sinning. And they're like, no, it's okay. Like, get back to it. And then like, I can't remember exactly what the words of those videos are, but like, it kind of gives you permission to keep sinning. And that's where it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, nah, bro. Like yeah, it's okay to sin, but like, fix it. Fix whatever caused you to do that, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. And like I said, it's like I don't want to keep being repetitive, but it's like I said, I'm still a piece of work, but it's like growing up, like I know what a righteous life looked like. Like my parents really set that example for me. Like growing up, not knocking nobody, but like my parents didn't curse, they didn't drink, they didn't party, like they didn't do nothing. Like they, of course they had their faults, they they all make mistakes, but they really set that standard of like this is what a Christian lifestyle should look like. Like you can still have fun and still do things and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? And they showed me that. So it's like when I see so many people on social media talk about this, that, and the other, like what you can do, what you can't do, or just be like, like you say, like God won't stop loving you out of sin, but it's like we can't make it normal to sin.
To keep sinning.
And it's like I just know, cause like I said, I know what it's like, I know what it look like. So it's like when people try to tell me something different, it's kind of like, say everybody, it's different for everybody. Everybody's lifestyle is different, but like I said, I know what it looks like.
And everybody's convictions are different too.
Everybody's convictions are different. I know a pastor, he used to be a rapper, and he said he can't even listen to Christian rap. He said because he knows where it takes him. So it's kind of like, man, you can't even listen to Christian rap no more. But like that's his conviction. That don't bother me because when I hear like Caleb Gordon is or like
and Alex Jean,
bro,
Alex Jean,
you know what I'm saying? When I hear them, I'm like, oh yeah, hey Lecrae, oh yeah. It's like my TikTok is starting to be a little more Christian R&B, Christian rap. Like I'm starting to get in that space too. But I'm saying like when I hear those, like it doesn't bother me. But with him, it might take him somewhere different. So everybody's convictions are different.
Spark that, whatever it is that it brings them to. So yeah, bro, it's hard out here, bro. But we try. I mean, I'm sure God sees, our hearts and all that. But yeah, bro, what are you up to? What you been doing? Where do you work or?
I work in logistics. That's what I like to tell the ladies. But I work for DHL. Like I have my CDL license.
Oh, that's cool. You drive?
Yeah, sometimes I do. Like I said, I'm still waiting on the promotion. Like that's nothing I fasted for, praying for promotion. Like I said, with the pandemic happening and we had layoffs, so a lot of times they asked me to drive and do a route, but I want to do it consistently. But for the most part, I'm on a dock. You know what I'm saying? Like we're driving a forklift and stuff like that.
Okay.
I do home care for my grandmother. That's my second job, and then just I went to school. I went to college, and then I went to school for after I graduated, I got my associates. So I went to portfolio school to work in creative advertisement. That was always my dream, like to work in a digital marketing, creative advertisement. So right now, like I said, praying and fasting for God to open the door to give me an opportunity, because like I said, it's a really competitive field. So my dream is to work creatively. So I'm praying like it could go like, okay, I have a creative job. Like I'm working in the office, working with a team, creating commercials, all that stuff like that. And then eventually the podcast take off. Like
kind of like social media marketing type
thing?
Stuff
like that. Yeah. Like strategy, art direction. Like I said, I love directing too. Like I said, I love so much in the creative space. Like I think one of my dreams is that I'm learning right now. I want to have like a creative studio, like, multimedia, like people that do music, acting, you know what I'm saying?
Have a building like that?
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
would.
so cool, bro.
That's one of my dreams. I feel like I love so much. Like
Mm-hmm.
I fake know how to rap. I love music. I love music. I could play instruments, couple of instruments.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to start acting one day. I love fashion. I'm thinking about starting a clothing brand this year of soon. Like I love fashion. If you see my social media, like I post stuff like that.
For sure.
Like I so much I like, but it's kind of like that's the scary part. Like having so many dreams, you gotta like be set on one at a time.
I know, bro.
Because you want to do so much.
I feel like that's my problem too. I like want to do so many things, and it's like you can't be good at everything.
Yeah,
you gotta be good at one thing and then branch from there.
Exactly.
So,
and I think that's my problem because you got your focus on so many things, you'll never get one thing done.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like my focus right now is really like the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like I'm really enjoying right now because I love talking to people. So I feel like that's really my thing. I feel like that's where I'm getting the most reception from. And also, but like I said, sooner or later, I want to do that. Like have multi platforms to do different things. Like that's really one of my dreams. For sure.
Like a building where you have like a recording studio. You got like maybe a stage people could perform on or something like that.
Cause I feel like I have good taste when it comes to art and certain things like that. So you know what I'm saying? That might be subjective to other people, but that's how I feel. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I know where talent lies and I know where potential lies in certain things. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If I had the right team around me, people that love the same thing I do, love God, you know what I'm saying, and we could just make it work. Like I would love to do that. You know
that's good, bro. Hey, so you said you have your CDL? Dude, you can. Well, I don't know.
I got my B license.
I got my B license.
Yeah, I don't want my A.
Oh, you don't have your A.
I don't want my A. Nah, I ain't gonna
what can you do with the B license? You can
B license. You can just I'm trying to feel what you can drive straight trucks. Like so the big box trucks, the super big ones.
Gotcha.
So like at DHL, mostly sometimes they deliver in the big box trucks, but they do a lot of Sprinter vans. So I know like UPS, I don't think you need your B license. I think you need like your D license or something like that. I think it's like to drive like a big bread truck type thing. But different jobs are different. But I never wanted my A license. Cause first of all, I don't like driving in general anyway. And with driving them big box trucks, it's not that bad, but I hate driving those. So I'm not driving no 18. Like my dad got his A license. Like he loved doing that. I hate doing that. And it's
he's
like
a truck driver?
Yeah, not right now. He used to do over the road drive. I used to drive with him sometimes, drive over the road, like different state stuff.
He's a full-time pastor now?
Oh no. So he does he's a part-time pastor, you know what I'm saying? He's been prophesied before that he will preach full-time, but now he works for water reclamation for Riverdale, actually.
What is
water reclamation? So he does like a lot of like the snow plowing and stuff like that. He delivers like big.
Oh,
like,
for Riverdale? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a little bit of the city. Yeah, and he like take big like heavy machinery to different sites and stuff like that. So pretty much his job cool. It's a nice paying job. I tried to get in there. Damn, I ain't going.
No,
like it's like a lottery you got to enter or something like that.
Yeah, but, I know. I hate jobs like that.
But yeah,
you gotta get lucky.
Yeah, but like, that A license stuff, I don't go. You know, everybody like, oh, get your own truck, bro. You could drive. That's not that easy, bro. It's hard to maintain them trucks. Like, everybody think
that's expensive, bro. Anything with diesel is expensive,
and it's like us a hustle type business. Like you just don't get a truck and just have contracts. You got to go get them. You know what I'm saying? That everybody think is that sweet.
Everybody else trying to do the same thing. Same thing. When the pandemic, everybody wanted a CDL, hot shot, like
hot shot trucking. Those are hustle jobs. Like you have to really grind to get them contracts. Because if you not just gonna wake up and be like, oh yeah, I need you to go. No, like I said, one of people I know, like their father, they own a truck, and like his truck broke down, and guess what? He wasn't working for that certain amount of time because it costs a lot to repair that truck. You know what I'm saying? It's not as sweet as everybody thinks.
Thousands of dollars, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine how much the tires cost on that truck. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not knocking nobody for doing it, but everybody think it's just like a quick lick. It's not. So everybody be like, you got your license, why don't you get your A? I'm not doing it. That's not for me. That's not what I feel like I want. Like,
yeah, you gotta choose what you want to hustle in. And if you love what is it? Social media. Sorry. If you love social media, then you stick with social media. If you like truck driving, then you stick with truck driving. You know, you gotta choose your poison.
Yeah, and it's crazy because there's ways to like merge them too. You could be a truck driver, go on TikTok, and blow up, and now your content is truck driving. Like that's just, it's crazy.
I saw that. There's some truck drivers that they like, I don't know, have their phone up here, something recording the road, and they're just talking to their viewers. Yeah, bro. I went
viral at work last summer, and then they didn't call me, they called my friend. So one of my coworkers, we did a skit on the job, and they had all the logos in it, and I was like, bro, we shouldn't even post it. He's like, no, bro, let's do it. So I was like, all right. So he's like, I got this idea. He brought the idea to me. I'm like, okay, let's do it like this, let's flip it like this. So we was working together, bounce each other ideas. I'm like, okay, this is funny. I'm like, this video is cool. It's not that funny. It's all right. It's cool. Wake up the next day, it's at like 600,000. Whoa, that's crazy. I'm like, all right. I call him. He's like, yeah, it's going up. By like 1 o'clock that night, that day, it's at 1 million. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy,
Dang.
bro.
Blew up.
Blew up. Then later that day, 1.5. 2 days later, 3.6. Gang.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
we is finna blow up, bro. I'm like, this is crazy. And then I was on vacation when it happened. I wasn't even at work. And then he called me like, bro, they brought me in the office. Like, yo, they said don't be recording videos on the premises no more. Like, you can't do that. So I'm saying, like, it be kind of iffy with that. That's another reason.
That's crazy.
Like it be like
they
iffy,
wanted
bro.
their cut.
Yeah,
that's probably
bro.
what it was.
I don't know. And then it'd be like, if you're not bringing positive light, I guess, on the company, they don't. But it's like we wasn't doing nothing bad. We was just joking about overtime. That's what the joke was. It was like a thing about overtime or whatever. But like, yeah, it was a girl that worked at one of the stations. I think she got suspended or they called her in because do you remember that Up challenge by Cardi B? Like, if it's up, it's up. No. Like that one. Okay, so pretty much a lot of truck drivers is dancing by their truck doing it.
Okay.
And she danced in front of the DHL truck and went viral. And then they brought her in like, do that again, you gone. Like they be on that. I'm like, that's crazy,
dude. I feel like those big companies like that, they miss out on opportunities. She could have made money and they could have made money. Literally. That could have been promotion.
That could have been on a commercial. That could have been a snippet on a commercial. But like I said, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
Yeah,
they don't understand. They miss out on that little bit of money they could have made with that. That's crazy. Some people just don't see the vision, bro.
No, they don't. They definitely don't see the vision. It's fine.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. What are some hobbies you got? What else do you do
besides creating? I would say, like I said, drums. I play the drums. I love clothes. I love to shop. I'm trying to like give myself some leeway. I'm like, it's okay to spend some money on yourself every now and then, but like, I love clothes, bro. Like, I feel like since the pandemic, my fashion sense has definitely changed. Like, I'm a little plain right now. I'm all black, but I definitely starting to love more. I'm starting to branch out and not nothing crazy, but kind of like just being myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, not worrying about what other people got to say about how I
dress however you want.
Because now I'm starting to see a lot of people, even the tough guys, like the thugs, the gangbangers, bro, you be throwing that on, bro. You be really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be wearing the most colorful flower shirt with some Doc Martens or whatever. And they like, bro, that's hard, bro. I'm like, I'm starting to just being yourself is like, bro, you gonna
just not following the trends.
Nah, because everybody wear the same stuff.
Everybody, same haircuts, same shirts, same brands.
Nah, for real.
It's crazy.
And it's funny. I guess it's like I was talking to somebody. Cause I fit the description. They were talking about I went somewhere. I fit the description. Like I said, bro, I'm black dude, dreads, tattoos, grill in my mouth. Like, I fit the description. But once
bro,
they see me,
I was gonna ask you about that grill, bro.
Oh yeah, what about it? Yeah.
When'd you get it or what?
I got this like over the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted a grill. I was like, you know what? Let me go grill one.
Is it expensive?
It just depends on the quality of gold. Like, I spent a few hundred on it, but it's like depending on the quality of the gold and how much you want. Like I said, I just got the bottoms. I think I'm supposed to be going to New York in a couple months. So I think I want to buy some. I think I want to get another one. I think I want to get like
the top
two, just like two at the top. I really want like 8 on 8. It might seem like a lot, but I love jewelry, bro. Like, I love the culture, fashion, jewelry, all that, bro. Like, and yeah, I've been enjoying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been throwing it on when I do like a video, bro, or something like that. Just go out, like, have fun. Like, yeah, I throw it on. But yeah,
that's good, bro. What do you think? A good question. What do you think about Christians with tattoos?
I was gonna
Since you brought up tattoos,
I was gonna mention that.
Cause I got tattoos. Well, I got one. Yeah, I got my one tattoo, but I want to get more.
I have 11 and counting.
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking to my dad about this. So my pastor, he never really said anything wrong about tattoos. And like in the Bible, I think the most it says is like, don't mark your body among the dead. So like, I don't know if that still relates, even though it's self-explanatory. I don't know if that really relates to now in the sense of like, let's say your grandmother passed, you get her tattooed on you. I don't know if that's the same, because I think back then they were cutting themselves for like pagan worship.
I think that's what it is. I think back then your tattoos were based on who you worshipped.
Yeah,
I think that's how it was.
And that's why I think like a lot of the old school stuff is kind of like, oh, tattoos. Like, it might not, like, don't quote me, but how I feel. Like, I prayed about it, and you know what I'm saying, maybe I'm moving off my own intuition on it, but like, yeah, I think that was based on like pagan worship. But tattoos, it's an iffy thing, because
I know it's 50-50. It's either you're on pro or you're on against.
Because like I love tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have 11. Like I said, I want more. And I was talking to my pastor, and I said, I was joking with him. I was like, so if you don't like, I was listening to this pastor on TikTok. He was like, so if you don't like the wrapping paper on the gift, will you not still open the gift? So saying like, the tattoos, this is the presentation I'm giving you, but will you not still receive the gift I'm giving you? I appreciate it. And my dad said, he said, yeah, but he said presentation is everything. And I said, okay. At first, I'm like, bro, you being boring, bro. Like, you're not even hearing what I'm saying. But I had to think. Sometimes, if you really trying to live for God and you really trying to like promote His word, your presentation and the way you move is everything.
True.
So if you're in a party and everybody else drinking and you like, oh, okay, I just got one drink. Let's say you got a shot of tequila in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the best representation of Christ on you at the moment?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like, it's all about representation.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, if somebody full of tattoos come up to me and say, you know what, God loves you, I'm going to accept that. You know what I'm saying? But like some people might be like, oh, I don't know. You know, it's just all everything. So he wasn't knocking people with tattoos because he has tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he was saying like, we have to understand as a people in Christ, sometimes we have to tone it down a little bit. We can't be like the world. So that's what I think he meant. Like I said, my dad, me and him got dry humor. So he like, the presentation and everything, and went back to what he's doing. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to have a debate right now. You're not even trying to argue with me. Like, you boring, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, yeah, I think Christians with tattoos is, I mean, it's fine to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think also the meaning behind them too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like you can't. What's like the dragon? Well, no, not the dragon. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like placing
it just
everything too. Like I got some angels right here.
Mm-hmm.
I got my grandmother and some son right here. I got the cross roses right here. I got my mother's name. I got my birth year. I got the 3 crosses right here. I got in Hebrew, I will fear no evil right here.
Mm-hmm. I
got a couple more. I'm already lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
But like I said, like also it's like meaning, but it's like I'm not finna sit here and get no stupid eagle on my throat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some stuff is kind of like just foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
you gotta also like maybe you don't know if it in some other state or some other place is a gang sign or something, and you gotta be aware of what you're gonna tattoo yourself onto yourself.
But also it'll help you reach people though.
Yeah.
People that look like you. Like I said, like what do you think about piercings? Like I got my nose pierced. Like if I get a full grill, and let's say I become a youth minister, some people might look at me like he's just looking like the world, but some people might reach out like he looks like me. Like I'm listening to what they can relate to me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like when Jesus sat with the wine drinkers, like you know the wine heads. Like he wasn't. They might say he ever got drunk, but he was sitting there preaching to them. Like he sat in a building, and he talked to them, and he related to them. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Same
like,
thing with Christian rap. You reach different people.
Exactly, because nowadays ain't nobody trying to listen
and
to
Christian heavy metal and Christian.
They got Christian heavy metal.
They do, bro.
That's crazy.
It actually go hard because I like rock.
Oh really?
But it go hard.
Is it like screaming, like the same?
Not as much, but there are bands that like do scream and stuff. It's just the lyrics change.
Okay,
that's pretty much it.
I've heard Christian rock, but I've never heard Christian heavy metal. I'm gonna check that out. Just
they got Christian reggaeton, bro. They got everything, bro. It's
that's crazy. Yeah. I just heard some Christian R&B for the first time. Not for the first time, but like some real R&B. You feel me? Like imagine Bryson Tiller, but like a Christian version. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of
it's kind of iffy.
You know, like it's kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's satisfying though, like you know, it's to the ear. So, but like I said, yeah, it's so many different ways. Like I said, you gotta relate. You know what I'm saying? I keep knocking the mic, but yeah, you just gotta relate, bro. Like,
I'm pro tattoos, bro. I just try to keep in mind what my meaning of tattoos are. I want to get my sleeve.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to finish the 2 sleeves for sure.
So I just try to keep that in mind. And you said, what do I think about piercings? Same thing. You know, like same thing as tattoos. I personally don't have them. I don't think I could pull them off. I never tried.
You got your ears pierced?
No, I don't. I feel like I just don't think I could. Maybe my fashion is different. It's because I'm more like an outdoors guy, like hunting and country type thing. So I don't know if I could pull it off.
I'm more like a city boy, bro. Yeah. Like I can't. I gotta start getting some. You have to take me fishing or something, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm more like, bro. When I'm out there fishing, bro, I'm even more connected to God, bro. Like
because it's quiet.
Because it's quiet. You're peaceful. It's just the best, bro, for me. And I used to want to live in the city, and my girlfriend wants to live in the city. But I'm like, bro, trust me. Like I tell my girl, trust me, bro. If we go to the country, like not even like far, like an hour down south, bro, it's just so much more peaceful.
I love chaos, bro.
Yeah,
I that's the best place I work. Like if I'm doing something, I'm trying to work on a project. I need noise around me. I need people talking. I need that because like sitting in silence, like it helps sometimes for me to focus in. Yeah, sometimes I do need the silence, but for the most part, I'm just bro. I need stuff around me. It doesn't distract me. It helps me focus in more. I can't explain it. I don't know why.
That's I'm crazy. Yeah,
bro.
that's cool. I guess I don't know. Cause I know, like there's a Mexican joke, where there's, Mexicans, the what's the word I'm looking for? Mexicans party a lot,
Mhm.
and so there's always a little kid in the chairs sleeping while there's
Oh,
a
oh
party
yeah,
going on.
oh yeah. That's the same way.
You can sleep right through the music and
Yeah, it's the
everything.
same way in the black party. It's always that random kid sleeping in the bed.
Yeah.
But nah, man, my amigos, bro. I'm telling you, Mexican people, y'all is so fun, bro. It's so funny, bro. It could be a 3-year-old's birthday party. The party is going to 5 in the morning. It's not even about the baby no more at that point. Like y'all have
Nah,
fun,
bro.
bro.
It's just an excuse so that we can party.
Nah, that's funny though. I feel like all coaches are like that, but like y'all know how to turn it up, bro. Next door
Have you
neighbors, they
been
got the
to
tuba
a
going on.
Yeah, bro. Have you been to a baptism? It's a baptism, bro. It's not supposed to be till 5 a.m., but we make it 5
I have
a.m.
heard about. Was the baptism? Isn't it communion too?
Yeah, baptism,
The communion,
communion,
yeah.
confirmation, all that.
That's
Yeah.
Being
That's
Catholic, right?
Catholic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Catholic, yeah.
Wait, so you grew up Christian?
My dad has always been Christian, his whole life, and my mom used to be Catholic, but then when they came over here, to the U.S.,
Mm.
well, my dad was Christian, so he wanted to start going to the Christian church, so
Oh, okay.
she became Christian.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they be turned, bro.
Yeah.
4 in the morning, got the whole band playing. I was like, bro, I'm finna get up, get me a meal for knock on the door. Let me get a plate.
Fire food. That's one of the things I struggle with actually this year. Let's talk about our goals for this year. I gained weight, bro.
For real?
I used to be 195.
Mm.
I got up to 220 this year. Well, these past few months actually.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Yeah.
So this year I want to get back down to like 190, 195. So I'm trying to lose weight, but it's so hard because my mom cooks so good, bro. It's so hard.
Yeah, I just feel like
The food.
home cooked food, even though it could be unhealthy, it's better than fast food though.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but I blew up like when I was in my last relationship. I blew up. You know that relationship where you kicking it,
that
laying
happy
up,
weight,
eating, laying up, watching movies all the time, stuff like that. Yeah, I was always like I was always a little overweight. I was never really fat. Like when I was younger, yeah, but like as becoming a young adult, I was like somewhat normal. And then I was always like 190 ish. So then, like once, like I said, I got in a relationship, I was shot up to like 212. I've never been over 200 pounds in my life. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I remember we was laughing and my girlfriend took a picture of me with my shirt off. And I was like, ew, that's me. Like, bro, what is you doing?
Yeah.
So it took me a while. I was in self-denial. Like, bro, I ain't big, bro. I'm good. I'm good. No, I wasn't. So it took for me and her to be like, yeah, you gained a little weight. I'm like, yep. Okay, let me go back. Start working out, locking in, eating better and everything. And like I said, I've been loving this fitness journey, bro. Like, that's one of my goals to stay consistent with that. And I gained a couple pounds like last month, but since it's fast, I done lost it back down. So now I'm back to 183. So I think my goal is like 180 in tone and lean. Like I don't want to be no big muscle here. I kind of just want to,
I want to be a big muscle. I like muscles, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, no, I'm kind of a small guy, so it's kind of like I built muscle, but now it's time for me to tone, like what I'm saying, my midsection and stuff.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to first lose the weight and then get back up. Cause I've been when I was in high school, senior year, my senior year, I was looking pretty good, pretty buff. I was swimming and
I do remember that. I was just gonna say, well, you were swole.
Yeah,
you were
bro.
swole.
I started a YouTube. I've always had YouTube channels, bro, since high school. So since high school, I had the gym YouTube channel, and then what else I had? I don't know. I've had a couple. Oh, I had the vlogging one too. At one point, I was a vlogger.
Yeah, everybody was a vlogger at one point. I definitely was a vlogger, bro.
That was like my sophomore year in high school, and then that didn't really, it didn't pop off. So I gave up, and then my senior year, I really got into fitness, bro. Like I was like trying to be a bodybuilder type thing, and I was swimming, and then after swim practice, I'd go hit the gym. Yeah, I was swole for a little bit. And then same thing, got a girlfriend, gained weight.
Pandemic hit, you can't go
all
nowhere
that
for real.
stuff.
All you doing is eating, so, yeah.
But now this year, I'm trying to just stay consistent. I'm not trying to like compete or anything. I'm just trying to feel good, feel happy with my weight, all that good stuff. And I feel happy at like 190. 190, but with muscle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I feel like my goals this year are to like prayerfully get into the field that I want to, the creative field, and making money off of it. So like working at an ad agency, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my goals. Also getting closer to God as well. You know what I'm saying? That's always the main goal. Getting closer to God for sure. Traveling a little bit more.
Yeah.
Trying new foods too as well. I've been trying to expand my palate. I think that's like last year I traveled for the first time by myself.
Where'd you go?
I went to DC to visit a friend for my birthday. And I enjoyed that experience because I'm like, it's my first time flying by myself and like just going over like paying for everything by myself. Like I felt like a real adult for one time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this year traveling with some of my co-hosts and stuff like that. We're looking forward to doing that.
Oh, you guys gonna travel for the podcast?
Oh
I
no,
want to do that.
oh I would love to do that.
I would love to go to like Cali and film with somebody. That would be so cool.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna talk off camera. I'm gonna talk to you about some of the stuff. Right. But yeah, no, just more just like as in like I imagine it as like a work retreat, kind of like us starting this because we all know each other, but also us trying to get closer together. So we're gonna do some sightseeing and travel and stuff like that, get some content, vlogging and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing. Yeah, looking forward to doing that, and like I said, trying new foods and just just enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay consistent, stay out the way, stay focused, bro. Like it's too much going on. Living in Chicago, it's too much going on, bro.
There's always something.
Just staying out the way, bro. That's just the main goal, bro.
That's good, bro. Yeah. Yeah, so my goals are pretty much the same thing. Get closer to God. Lose weight. Stay consistent in the gym. I want to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
1,000 subs. I'm barely at like 90 something. I'm about to hit 100.
And guess how many people got 0? You ahead of the curve.
That's
bro.
true.
So
yeah,
don't even look at
That's true. So yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year.
Keyword confidence. I'm starting to learn this. When you tell people, because like I said, I have a small pod too, but don't brand it as a small pod. Be like, I have a podcast. Check it out. Get a card. Don't say, oh, I do this little thing. I'm starting to learn confidence is everything.
All right.
Because if you market yourself as something small, people going to look at it small.
Okay.
So I'm starting to, confidence. Yeah.
All right. We got a podcast and we going to hit 1,000 subs.
Exactly.
This year.
Don't hit 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think pay off some debt. I got some credit card debt. I got to pay off.
No bet.
Yeah. I got to pay that off. And save up to move out next year.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the things too.
2025, I'm moving out the house.
You think you say you gonna move country-ish side?
No, not country. Wait, what?
Like you said, when you move out, you think you're gonna go somewhere like further south in the state, or?
I don't know yet. Yeah, me and my girlfriend are planning on moving in together, so and it's also gonna be 50% her wherever she wants to move, and 50% where I want to move. I want to move to the country. She wants to move to the city, so.
Okay.
We're gonna have to figure out a medium.
Yeah, you probably have to move to what, like South Village or something like that.
It's like
real.
halfway.
It's real rural, but it's closer
to the city. Yeah, something like that. We gonna see, but that's another one of my goals. Save up to move out next year.
For sure.
I think that's pretty much it. I don't like to have too many goals because then you kind of maybe not hit it. I want to hit all my goals.
Yeah, or you can set goals on like quarters of the year, maybe.
Or that too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Different seasons of the year.
I saw actually, yeah, you're right. I saw that. If you quarter them down, it's a little bit easier to hit.
Yeah, for sure. Like 3-4 each quarter.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, bro, make some money on podcast, get it sponsored. I want to get sponsored, bro.
Man,
let's talk about how hard it is to get sponsored, bro. I've done a couple sponsors because my girlfriend has her own company and I used to have a company, but that one yeah.
Like I said, I still haven't got any opportunities. Now, one thing like I said, I'm a people person. Now, if I see somebody with a business, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a podcast, check it out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If I see somebody doing da da da, you know what I'm saying, I'm always reaching out. So those are close brands, but like, man, I want Manscaped, Blue Chew, I want DraftKings, all that. What you talking about? Like, but yeah, like I said, it just come with time and just working. You know what I'm saying? Once you get out there, the sponsorships are gonna come, and that's where a lot of this podcast money come from. A lot of podcasts, yeah. Because YouTube, they making it harder to get some money now. You gotta meet so many.
You gotta get a certain amount of views, certain amount of subscribers. It's not just subscribers anymore. It's views. You could buy subscribers, so they make it harder. So now it's not. I don't know how many subscribers. I think it's 10,000 or 1,000. I'm not sure what it is.
To get monetized, I think.
To get monetized.
It might be. Is it 500? No, I forgot. It's whatever. Let's say it's 1,000 subscribers. Then it's like 5,000 watch hours, something like that.
You gotta have the hours, watch hours, to prove that those are actual subscribers.
And the couple how many views? I mean, how many videos a month? So it's like 3, 4. Yeah, it's like they changed it. It's like a 3 checkbox list, and then they get like an additional 2. So like they making it harder, bro. Yeah. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard.
because everybody blowing up, man.
Everybody doing it. Everybody want to be. That's what's crazy. Everybody want to be a YouTuber.
Everybody want to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been wanting to do this. It's just like, but it's harder now because we're adults. I wish I would have started back in high school.
Yeah.
I wish I would have started back then.
I mean, I did, but even then it was harder because I didn't have no money.
no, for real. But all you need is
getting all the equipment.
Yeah.
Thank God now I work and I was able to get all this, pretty quickly. And little by little, I've been adding stuff.
Yes,
I've been adding those, but I gotta get a lot more of those. I ordered a bundle like this high, and that was just enough for that. I was like, dang.
I probably gotta look into that. Yeah. Like I said, we in my grandma's basement, so I can only do so much. But I'm like, it's so much space. We got too much white space in the background, so like we gotta start getting more decorations and stuff like that. We've been thinking about getting all that.
Yeah,
we wanted to get a neon sign. Neon sign's expensive, bro.
Yeah, to get them custom made. Yeah, they're expensive.
Very expensive, but yeah.
Yeah. Bro, this snowstorm that just hit us though.
Bro, I already knew it wasn't gonna be no snowstorm. My mom was like, "Call off work. I'm not calling off work. It's not even. I wasn't even worried about it for real. Like, I mean, I took the truck at the crib. Yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna drive slow. Just pray. I hope I get that safely because I'm not finna miss no hours. And then guess what? I went to work. It was just raining. On my way home, it was clear as day outside. Did all that. Then I woke up this morning, barely no snow outside.
Yeah, it was like 2 inches.
They scared the whole world, the whole Chicagoland area.
Yeah, my job, they were like, no, don't come in. Like, they called it off. Work? They canceled work.
Oh, that's crazy.
I work in HVAC, so it's kind of like a construction site. Yeah, the site was like, nah, no work. Don't even come to work. I was like, all right, I'll take the day off. I kind of just cleaned up my room and, just try to stay productive.
Yeah, a lot of businesses closed early yesterday because they were scared of the weather. So like a lot of the drivers came in yesterday. They barely brought barely any freight. Like they didn't barely take none out or that. So it's like they kind of like, all right, it's gonna snow. We're gonna close down. So it was a slow day at work yesterday, but I'd have been mad if I called off.
Easy money.
Yeah, I'd have been mad if I called off for real. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I hate the snow though. But my favorite weather is fall, bro. That's drip season.
I love fall and spring.
Yeah,
I love summer because you could go out and have fun in the summer.
I hate the heat.
I'm actually more of a heat.
For real? Yeah. Really? Yeah, like the fall and spring for sure. Them drip seasons, like you throw everything on. You can wear what you want to wear. So the weather ain't too bad. I don't really care for rain, but I'd rather take rain than snow. And then
true.
Yeah, the heat. I hate the heat, bro. I hate the heat. Now that my hair's getting longer, it start getting more hot, irritating. I don't like sweating that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like wearing shorts like that. Like, I don't mind wearing shorts.
Yeah, I hate wearing shorts.
You know what I'm saying? I like wearing boots and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, man, it's boring. Like,
yeah, I'm a jean. I like jeans. I don't like wearing shorts, bro. I don't like people seeing my legs.
It ain't even all that. It just be feeling like I can't drip as hard, like, with the shorts. Cause I feel like now everybody caught on to the oversized. Everybody caught on to like the oversized t-shirt and little short waves. I'm like, this played out. Now I gotta find something new. Like, so I can't wear nothing I want to wear.
Yeah, bro. I'm more like jeans, t-shirts, hoodies. I love hoodies. I have more hoodies than shirts. Hoodies. I work out in a hoodie. I like everything with a hoodie. Yeah,
do that. But what you like most about the gym?
Gym, the confidence it brings you. The gym brings me a lot of confidence. Right. Well, when you first, I feel like your gym journey, like whoever's out there is trying to start their gym. Ugh, Jesus, I can't talk today. Yeah, the gym journey, usually it's pretty hard when you start because, whatever it is your situation that you're trying to do, lose weight or get healthy or just, gain. Actually, there's some people that are trying to gain weight or gain muscle.
That's harder than losing weight. Actually.
Yeah. So, like, it's hard because you're, like, not as confident. But as you go, and the key is consistency, bro. Consistency is where you're going to see if you're doing good or if you're not doing good. And diet.
Diet that's like, the main part. That's like 90% of the work, I feel like.
Yeah, so if you stay consistent in the gym and you diet good, then you're going to be good when it comes to losing weight and gaining weight.
Yeah, when I was in my prime. Yeah, when I was in my prime, like I made sure I cut out like all fast food, all junk food. Like it got to the point I only ate fast food on the weekends, and it got to the point where it's like I didn't have a taste for snacks at all. Like I didn't want any snack. Like I'll just grab some yogurt and it'd be cool. Like I love that. I need to get back to that.
Cause also how hard it is to burn off those calories. When you're in it, you're like, bro, this is 300 calories. I don't want to be in the treadmill for an hour to burn this, so you start realizing what you eat, and that's when it's a good thing, bro. And there's not one bad thing about going to the gym.
It's really not, and it's like it done showed me a lot. And like once people start noticing, then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm really doing it.
Really brings you confidence.
It really brings
and
you
then
confidence.
you really want to start going. You start going harder.
It's like now the gym's not fun for me no more.
No?
I feel like because I'm complacent. And that's the problem with it.
Yeah.
Like I gotta regain that. Like at first I couldn't wait to get to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but now that I feel like, okay, everybody done, oh, you got swole, bro. Or all the girls like, oh, you look good. You lost a lot of weight. I'm okay, cool. Like I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
And it's like now I'm in the like I'm doing the same workouts and everything, but I'm like, it's
You
not
don't
hitting the
do 'em-
same.
Yeah.
It's not
you
hitting the
kinda
same no
just-
more.
You
My
just
diet,
do it to get it done.
yeah, my diet don't reverse. Like I'll go work out, hit it hard, and then come home and eat some macaroni, sweet potatoes, fried pork chop. Like I don't even no remorse. Like don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like I used to not be like that. So it's like I got to get back to that.
Yeah, you gotta set goals.
It's like I don't have no goals with it. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Like I had the goal, and I met the goal, and now I'm
exactly. When you make yourself goals, that's when it's like you're chasing it, and it's like that's when it's good. But and then once you reach that goal, like try to, I don't know. My goal this week is to get 3 workouts in, and 2 of them are gonna be like super high intensive, and one of them I'm just gonna kind of be here and be active, but chill.
one of my fitness goals. I'm gonna start doing more cardio this year. Once it start getting like I'm somebody. I don't say my immune system is weak, but like I can't be outside in the cold like running. Like people do that, I get sick too easily.
You gotta try cold plunge or cold showers. I've been trying cold plunge.
I took a cold shower before a couple times.
Yeah,
a couple times.
I want to get into cold plunge, but I don't have anything to submerge myself into, so I just take cold showers, bro.
I don't know if I can take no ice bath. That's crazy. I can't.
Bro,
I don't think I could.
It's actually not that bad. Actually, okay. Your first time, since you don't know what it is, I mean, in your head, you're like, this about to be cold as hell. Yeah. But you get in, and it's not so bad. It's really not. It's harder as you go, because you're like, dang, I'm about to be cold for like, you're in there. I try to be in there for at least 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then you get out, and you're kind of cold for a little bit, but then your body just warms up on its own.
Okay. I might try that.
Now, like, it helps your mental strength too. Like now, I'm like able to just get in. Like I don't even think about get in. And then it also does help with your like. When I go outside, it's not that cold. Like I don't know if it's just me, like knowing that I've been taking cold showers, or it's just like it makes you more prone to be okay with cold.
Yeah, it help you lock in, like wake up and focus. Better.
Yeah,
and it's good for your skin.
Yeah,
too.
it's good. It's good for a lot of things, stress, all that. Like I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's good for you.
Yeah, I'm a hot shower. I'll take a hot shower on a hot day.
I used to love hot showers, but now I don't mind the cold showers, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the only time I'm taking the cold showers is the hot water gone, bro. Like, it could be 105 degrees outside. I'm taking a hot shower, bro.
I want to get a cold plunge, one of those things. Whatever they're called.
If you get one, bro, I'll probably try it.
I got you, bro.
But yeah, I gotta start doing cardio.
Sponsor me, whatever
cold
company,
cold
plunge company, sponsor.
So I gotta start doing more cardio. Like I said, I can't run in the cold, but when it start getting warm outside, I'm gonna start going for jogs and start doing that. I feel like that's what's gonna help tone me up too. I'm just doing nothing but resistance training. Just like I'll jump rope sometimes. I jump rope, but that's not enough. Like I really just lift all the time. So it's like, and I hoop a little bit, but other than that. No cardio. So I gotta start running. I used to run on the treadmill, but I gotta start going outside and running. I heard running outside is better.
It's different because you're like up and down and you got whatever obstacles.
Yeah.
Because on the treadmill, I could run on the treadmill for 30 minutes, no problem. But if I go outside, it's different because you're either concrete or maybe rocks or whatever, wherever you're running. It's a lot more elements to your run, so it's a little harder. Yeah,
my big homie, he was like, yeah, bro, you said you should run a marathon with me. One of my older homies I met in school, he like 32 or whatever, and he was like, he run marathons and stuff like that. And he told me, he said, you should run one with me, bro. I was like, but I was like,
how many miles is a marathon?
I don't know. It depends on which one. I haven't done my research, but they got like 3Ks, 5Ks. I think
a marathon is 10 or 13, something like that.
Yeah, depending on which one you're doing. But I was like, I'm like, I might do, because I'm a person, I'm down for vibes, like, and new experiences. Like, if somebody be like, let's go to, let's say, for instance, like, let's go to a Christian rock concert. I don't listen to rock in general. But if somebody tell me, let's go, tickets $10 and it's by the crib, I'll go. You know what? Let's do it. Like, I'm down for experiences and vibes, bro. So it's like, how many is it?
26 miles.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
That's a lot of miles, bro.
Wait, which one? Just is it
a marathon? One marathon equals 26.21 miles.
But I thought it was different.
Then there's like a 5K, which is 3 miles.
Okay, that's what I mean. Yeah, like I could do a 5K. You said 5K is 3 miles?
Yeah, 5K.
Okay, I could do a 5K. That ain't no problem. So I mean, I could do it. What's
And
what's
then
one?
they have half marathons, and there's 13 miles, 13.1 miles,
I could probably do that.
13.1 miles.
I could do that because you got to practice and train for that.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm down for new stuff. Like I took like last year, I started taking myself to museums and stuff like that. Like stuff that my friends don't want to do. Like me, I'm into the art and I'm into new experience. Taking myself to museums, restaurants by myself, just doing things, just to experience life. You feel me? So yeah, for the one time I could say I ran a marathon. Like I wouldn't mind doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I wouldn't mind.
I don't know if I could do. Actually, just start. Actually, another one of my goals is read one book a month. I'm almost done with the book for this month.
Oh, that's good. I hate reading.
What is it called? It's by Cameron Haynes. I can't remember the name, but he like runs, bro. He runs marathons a day type thing. Like every day he runs a marathon.
He gotta have the strongest heart in the world.
Crazy, and he talks about on his book how he runs 100 mile. I just got done reading that he ran 100-mile race, like 24-hour type, like day and night. He had to run like mountains, and he's like, I was like, damn, bro, I don't know how you do it.
Some people get self-fulfillment.
Some people,
yeah.
some people could just have actually, it's all just mental strength, because it's not like he wasn't suffering.
Yeah,
it's not like his feet weren't hurting while he was up there running. It was just the mental strength, bro.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's cooked. Yeah, but that's good. I gotta start reading some more too. Like, I fit the description. They was like, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. And that's a sad thing to say, because we, especially our generation, we don't like to read. I think because they cut out text. We had textbooks up until like middle school. Then after that, it was straight like we got iPad, to high school, and it was like laptops and iPad. So it's like, yeah, I gotta start doing some more research. Like a lot of the guys I know, they read like the what is it something to become a superior man. You know that you seen that book. It's like
Power. I think it's called Power.
Okay, that could be it.
Or maybe there's another one. I'm not sure.
It's something. It's like something to become a superior man or something like that. I don't know, something like that. I heard the subtle art of not giving an F. I heard about that book.
Yeah. That one's good too.
Heard about the laws of power, like all the books.
That one. The laws of power.
Yeah, but it's another one. My homie just got it right now. He said he reading it. But it's a lot of books. Like I'm thinking about getting into those too. But like also the main book I need to be reading is the Bible. So it's like that's the reason why I need
Facts.
But,
read your Bible, people.
Yeah, but you know, I'm definitely I need to start setting goals to start reading more. That's what I need to do.
Yeah,
that's what I need to do.
I feel like since we have social media, bro, it's so easy for us to get distracted, bro. I have at work, I read my Bible on my phone. If I get a notification, bro, it's so easy to get distracted. That's my fault for having it on my phone. I should take my physical Bible too. But
yeah, I'm a visual person.
Yeah.
So it's like, so even when I listen to podcasts, I have to watch it.
Yeah, I love watching it.
That's what I don't like. People be like, yeah, I just listen to a podcast. Like, no, I need to see them talk, even if they just sitting still. I like to watch. So it's kind of like, you know, that's why I feel like another reason for me reading is like I could probably do better with audiobooks a little bit, but also like I don't know. Like,
audiobooks. I'm doing
audiobooks cool.
Yeah,
audiobooks cool.
While I'm at work, I try to do the first 2 hours. I listen to a book. And then right before lunch, like I think it's 2, and then what is it, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, the last hour and a half I listen to a podcast, and then after lunch I try to listen to music, and then I try to like spread it out.
What type of podcast you listen to?
I love Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
Joe Rogan is like my top.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
And then have you heard of Georgienko show?
Nah.
You don't know Georgienko?
I don't
He's
think so.
the Christian guy that kicked out of Impulsive with Logan Paul and Mike Jack or something.
Oh, so he was in a group with them and he got kicked out?
He didn't get kicked out, but a lot of the audience was like, oh, he's too Christian. And eventually I don't know if he got kicked out or if he left.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Because he would imagine like you and your group and you're the Christian one, and like they would shit on him for bringing Bibles, and they're like, and the guests would be like, bro, like sometimes you just all you talk about is God. And eventually you're gonna get tired of it. I don't know if he left or if he got kicked out or what happened, but yeah, he started his own show, bro.
It's good.
And like just in December he had Top G on, and the podcast that he left from never had Top G on.
Wow, so that's go to show you, bro.
Blessed, bro.
Bro, that just show you God is powerful, bro. Like it probably was meant to happen that way. He probably needed his own platform.
You keep on calling me.
Yeah, it probably was meant for him to have his own platform. You know what I'm saying? Like just favor, bro. Like that's great. Like that meant to happen, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you. And it's if you what am I trying to say? Sometimes God will put you in a situation so He can bless you, bro.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So like, I feel like it is a balance. Like I said, I watch podcasts where they talk about faith and stuff like that. Well, before I take it back there, for instance, like you said, if I was the only Christian in the group, I talk about God. Like, some people when they on fire for Christ, like when they brand new, that's all they know. That's all they talk about. So it's like, but after a while it becomes a balance. Like I feel like it's possible to be a content creator that's able to, what I'm saying, hold up a standard. Like you don't necessarily have to be like God, God, God. Even if you don't talk about God the whole episode, they should be able to see a positive side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I want to gain, because I know it's plenty of comedians that's famous on social media. That's
Gideon
Gideon,
just become like full on Christian.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I don't watch Gideon like that. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
Like I watched clips.
He
like
was
videos
so funny.
He was
bro.
wild. I didn't know that.
Like,
And that's dope.
no, he's still funny, but now his content is full on Christian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He deleted all his old videos, his Instagram, everything is just full on Christian.
And how is it doing now? How long you been
He's
doing
doing good. Maybe I would say 2 months, 3 months, just recently.
Man, that's crazy, and that's good though. And that's good. He has a big audience, so you can be able to reach a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's possible even if you don't make the full transition to straight like Christian content, you can be who you are.
Oh yeah.
But in a different fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. So it's kind of like when people say stuff like that, like it's a different audience. Like for instance, like do you know who Young Don is?
Sounds familiar.
Young Don Reborn. He used to make like a lot of animated videos. And he got a podcast, and they used to talk crazy and laugh and use the wild. But then he really started becoming a Christian. He started converting, and he started really getting into his stuff. To me, he's a little judgmental, so I stopped listening to him. But a lot of his fan base, he has a whole nother YouTube channel that he blew up, and a lot of people on there follow him on there. So like I say, it's possible to really change it. And there's some comedians that do comedic stuff, but also don't curse. They don't drink, smoke, or whatever. Don't talk about too much sexual stuff. Like they kind of just are who they are, but in a different light, and they share light on God. So it's a possibility to do either way.
You don't have to like
be preaching.
Be preaching the whole time, because I feel like maybe your audience is gonna be like, bro, it's just full on that, which is not a bad thing, but it doesn't have to be 100% of the time.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's an audience. It's an audience for everybody, and like sometimes you're not meant to be in a certain group. Like don't be on a smokers podcast if you don't smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a group of friends that talk about, if it's a gun podcast, why you on that? You anti-gun. You know what I'm saying? Why you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a place for everything and everybody.
Which is why podcasts, like, there's so many out there, but so many different topics. Like, and another reason why I didn't want to stick to just one topic, because like I'll talk about anything. I'm not informed on everything, but like, if you know politics, I'm okay with talking politics. I don't know anything about politics, but I'll like have you on and hey, fill me in, on whatever, and we can have a conversation about it. I'm not gonna have a full on blown debate on my podcast, but like, I don't care. I wanted to be able to have whoever I wanted on here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll be saying you be having a different mixture of people, and that's why I'm glad you asked me to come on, because like I said, I don't have too many outlets to talk about faith. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I was able to come on here and be able to talk a little bit about that and share my experiences, because it's not easy. And like I said, our podcast, Mookie's Basement, like I said, we just make it an open environment for everybody. Like we had people on multi different platforms, like people that do photography, music, that does, you know what I'm saying, positivity, content, like self-care content, all type of stuff. Like I said, it's an open space, like,
which is really good for networking too.
Definitely.
You got him on the podcast, now you know him, you have a conversation with him, now you have a little bit of trust going on, so possibility to have business together too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you doing your thing, you don't know who you're gonna reach, you don't know who the message is gonna reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably somebody that never knew nothing about God. You know what I'm saying? You talking about it, it's gonna spark their interest. So keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I actually wanted to ask you, now that I'm remembering, when did you start playing the drums?
I've been playing since
you were super
6.
young? Yeah,
like 6. Do you remember I did play the drums on the talent show?
I remember.
You remember that? Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, man, I was nervous as ever. I don't know, but
that
was fun.
That was Color or middle?
Nah, that was like Gordon.
Gordon?
That was like Gordon. Like, yeah. So yeah, I've been playing since younger. Like I said, I kind of fell out of love with it. So it's like I'm good, but like, I know I could be way better. But definitely like going back into playing. Like after the pandemic, like we had multiple musicians, but after the pandemic, the church kind of small. We had a small church now. and we looking for a church building right now. Anybody watching, we need a church building. Pray for us. So it's like, people start leaving, people stop coming to church. It's a lot. So it's like we starting almost from scratch again. And like now my little sister, she know how to play keyboard. She learned how to play keyboard. So me, my little sister, and my older sister, she sings. So we have a couple singers and we have us and we play. And it's like now I'm falling in love with playing again and trying to perfect it. Because before I used to be like, I love playing drums. After a while, I'm like, it's cool. Like I didn't practice.
You fall more in love with it when you gotta build it.
Yeah, and then after a while, like we start having other drummers come around, so we'll switch. And then some weeks I wouldn't play, and I'd be chilling in churches, not practicing at home and all that. So it's like, okay, now I'm in the building stages of getting better, because I know by my big age, I should be playing way more advanced than I am.
Same thing with me with the guitar. Yeah, I could be a lot better.
Yeah, I could play with anybody, but I'm saying like the way, because when I play with my other musician friends, they be killing it, bro. They be cold, and I can hang with them, but not hang with them. Like, I'm like, okay, this is embarrassing because I can be way better. So it's like,
at one point I would, instead of practicing at home, I would like, cause you get it when you're playing so much, like every week, you like get to a point where you're like, bro, I don't even gotta practice. I already know. I just gotta listen to the song and like, I'll show up and I know we're gonna be good. You're just so in sync with your group members too. So I stopped practicing for a while, bro. Like I would just like, let me listen to the song. All right, I got it. And then you just play. But then that confidence could also hurt you because now I'm not practicing. I could do better. So yeah, that's another thing that musicians could go through. Yeah, growing up in the church, plus.
Yeah, I just always knew I wanted to play. Like even since like my parents first got saved, like when I was younger, like I remember just being in churches, always buy the drums for no reason. Like, so they bought me my first drum set when I was like 6. So I was like, bro, that's what I want to do. That's why I feel like I would have been a good. That's why I feel like I could do so much. I would be a good music producer.
Yeah.
Like but I just never wanted to do it. I'm like, I'm not finna pay all that money. But like, I love beats. I love music. Like, I feel like I feel like that's something I just fell in love with from a young age. I just knew that's something I wanted to do. Like,
when you got the ear, bro, you're blessed with the ear, bro. You're always I love music too.
Like I always is the type, I'll be listening to a song and everybody be like, what is this, bro? This is not even good. And then a month later, that's the biggest song out. And then everybody singing and I'm like, nah, y'all didn't hear it when I heard it. Now y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I always been that type of person. So yeah.
That's how it is, bro.
I just wish I knew how to sing.
I know, bro. I cannot sing for nothing.
It's a blessing I don't know how to sing. I'll probably never be saved if I know how to sing, bro. That's a blessing. I'm keeping a buck. I'll be on the R&B charts.
I could be like
crazy
in the background. I could be like in the chorus type thing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like a lot of voices come together and like you can't tell my voice. Yeah, I could do that, but I cannot be the main voice.
I would want the mic, shirt open, all that on stage. Like that's the person. That's why it didn't happen to me. That's why, because I would have went down the wrong path with it.
God knew.
I would have went down the wrong path with it. So but my older sister knows how to sing, and I'm like, bro, I could have been up there too. That's weak. But
what songs you guys be playing from there? From what artists?
It just depends. Like Maverick City.
Yeah, Maverick City.
Kirk Franklin, Ty Tribbett, Jacqueline Carr, Tasha Cobbs. There's a lot of different songs.
Yeah.
So
What about they're coming soon with Stephen Furtick.
You said Stephen Furtick? I'm not familiar.
No.
Mm-mm.
What's the group name? Stephen Furtick. He's a preacher. I listen to him a lot on YouTube.
Okay.
His preachings are actually really good. What about Tim Ross? Yeah, bro, go ahead.
Yeah, you said
Tim Ross?
Tim Ross?
Elevation Worship, I meant. Elevation Worship
that's
Stephen Furtick in Texas.
Yeah. Okay, I have heard it now.
Yeah, they're really good. I'm actually gonna go see them in February.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They supposed to are they gonna be in
Hoffman?
I just saw that. Yeah, I have some. Yeah, they was Hoffman States. Yeah, I saw that. They going on tour. Yeah, I saw that.
They're really good. At my church, at my home church, they used to play a lot of those songs. And actually, at City Church, they play that too. They play a lot of them too. Yeah. But yeah, dude, Stephen Furtick. You ever listen to him?
Mm-mm.
I mean, not Stephen Furtick. Tim Ross.
Tim Ross, no. Mm-mm.
Tim Ross is Lecrae's cousin.
Okay.
He used to be a preacher, and now he has a podcast. His podcast is good.
It's good.
It's really good. He does not care, bro. He's one of the does not care.
He calling people out.
Yeah.
Like,
well, not calling people out, but the topics he talk about, bro. Some preachers will not talk about those topics.
But is it more like, you saying like inappropriate, or is it more like, it's like I'm gonna talk about it how I feel? Oh yeah, I mean,
and at one point he used to curse, but then I think he got a lot of bash for it on his comments, and he like stopped. But bro, he talked about whatever.
But I feel like you gotta keep call it how it is, because as Christian people, we the same as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I watched the podcast my ex put me onto it. I haven't watched them as much lately. It was one of my first podcasts that I looked at that had like young people. It was called a Just Different podcast.
I never heard.
It's two black guys, and they talk about their faith and the challenges they have and stuff like that. I like that. And then also it was a podcast I saw. What was the second rapper we talking about? I heard a couple of his songs. His name like Gene something. What you say?
Alex Jean.
Alex Gene. He was on there too. And it was a group of them on the couch. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start tuning in. Like it's a couple podcasts like that are out there like that. And speaking about Lecrae, I remember Lecrae had me in a chokehold, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Back when I was a shorty, cause like like I said, growing up, all I heard was Christian music in the house. Like of course, like I heard like the R&B. That's like family parties and on the radio with my mom, and my dad just dancing, laughing. But other than that, straight Christian music ain't none of that. Like so. You know, I had to like all that drill music stuff. I got caught up on that like late middle school. Like my friends had to sneak put it on my Spinrilla account. I'm listening to G Herbo, Lil Durk, everybody trying to catch up. Yeah. But like I was always like I said strictly Christian music. So like I was listening to like Lecrae, I was listening to like D1, I was listening to Tadashi, Andy Mineo. It was a lot of them. And like I said, the new people that's coming out, like you said, like Alex Jean and like Caleb Gordon and Scotty Wap. A lot of them, they doing like Detroit, Michigan type flow. It's different. Like
Caleb, what was it? Caleb
Gordon. He different, bro.
He's good,
he different.
Bro.
He leading the charge right now with that Christian rap. But yeah, like I said, I was saying all I said like Lecrae and them, like and they set the tone, bro. I used to listen to them heavy, bro. Like music, all of them.
I respect Lecrae a lot because he started when he was young too, and he grew up as we were listening to it. So I don't know if you, I don't know if you've heard one of his podcasts where like. At one point, he was getting a lot of bash because he was back in the world. But, bro, he was growing up. Like us. It's like he was one of us where we, like, at one point kind of separate a little bit. And, yeah, we all seen that. And he was getting a lot of bash. Like, oh, no. He was hanging out with, like, other rappers that were not Christian.
And that's nothing wrong with it. Like, he did. Like, I remember he was getting bashed for, no, it was Tasha Cobbs that really got bashed. She did a song with Nicki Minaj. You know who Tasha Cobbs is? You familiar?
What's his name?
Tasha Cobbs. She's a singer. She's a gospel singer.
I don't think I'm familiar.
I think you ever heard a song called "Break Every Chain"?
Oh yeah,
yeah. She made that song.
Oh okay.
Okay, so like yeah, she did a song with Nicki Minaj. And I remember they was on her bad about that. But I remember Lecrae was like one of the first people I ever seen like collab with secular artists, and I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that if the message is good,
right?
You know what I'm saying? What's the problem? Like I love Lil Yachty. He was just on one of the gospel rappers I listened to. He did a collab with him. I love that song. So I'm saying like I don't see nothing wrong with it, but yeah. You just gotta understand, like, you gotta understand who you are.
Right.
He's a music artist. Like, he was at Jay-Z's brunch. I remember he got invited or something like that a couple years ago. Like, you're a music artist. This is your job. You're gonna be in these spaces, but are you gonna be who you are in those spaces? That's the only problem. Like, people gonna find something.
That's the difference. But people just find something to
They gonna find something to pick at.
They're gonna find something to pick at, and that's just what it is. Whether you're in the Christian world or you're in the regular, like, people are gonna hate.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just what it is.
They always gonna find something to say, but it's just like, man, who cares for real, bro?
Yeah, bro. But anything else? Any advice you want to give them, real quick, before we end it?
Just stay positive, bro. Be you. It's gonna chase God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
like I say, we all works in progress. We all trying to figure it out right now. You know what I'm saying? If you ever feel alone, call on God, bro. That's all I can say. Bro.
For real, man. Seriously.
And make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Yeah, link gonna be down below. Yeah,
I'll link it down below and
we're gonna have him on
your social.
Bro. Yeah,
for sure, bro. But thank you for coming on, bro. I really enjoyed this conversation.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
It was really interesting, and I hope it reaches somebody out there that needs to hear this conversation and it touches their heart. And I really enjoyed this conversation, bro. And it was a blessing to have you on here, bro.
So I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. For sure, bro.
Love to run it back one day, man.
For sure, bro. I'm excited to have you back on and to be on your podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we gonna set that up.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for watching. With that being said, peace.